guys. Welcome to Grace Reporting. I'm Grace. It's nice to have you guys here. um, we're just gonna wait a few minutes to see who rolls in. I hope you guys had a good day. I had a crazy day at work today, but I'm sure you guys don't care about that. But I hope everyone had a good day. So come on in so we could just get to this topic, because I feel like this whole Diddy thing is low-key getting out of hand. I feel like everything now that's coming out about him is very much so strategic, and it's coming out at the worst possible time, because of course he's still in jail. He hasn't even gotten out of jail yet. And it's like every day it's a new video, a new clip, something going viral. So come on in so we can definitely have a conversation about it, because I really think there's so much pieces that we need to put together that we can learn from. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you have young black boys, and even if you have young black girls, if you have human in general. Okay? And I just think that this is something we can definitely learn from, because I'm not understanding what's really going on. I understand the big spectrum of everything pertaining to Diddy. Yes, I get that. But I'm thinking to myself, Diddy has been doing all these things for over 25 years. That's a long time to be getting away with crime now, or be getting away with sex trafficking, pink cocaine, purple cocaine, the whole rainbow. I mean, how could not anyone see that he was doing too much? No one didn't pull him to the side and say, hey, Diddy, you're doing too much. You know how your mom used to pull you by the ears just to be like, get over here, stop playing with me, boy or girl, just to kind of get you in shape. Because I get it, he was a celebrity. He said he was rich from he was 19 years old. At 19 years old, when you have all that money, is that a good thing? Is it? I don't think so. If you're born in it, I get it. But P. Diddy wasn't born into being rich, and he was not. He absolutely was not. So come on in so we could talk about it, because I really want to get into some things about P. Diddy here, because it's very interesting that all these little clips are now surfacing. They're like coming out of the woodworks. Everybody is talking about P. Diddy. He is a topic of continuous conversations in everyone's social media platforms. So obviously he's done a lot. He's done a lot. And he's on tapes. He's just if P. Diddy was my child, how would I feel? I don't know how I would feel. I would be so disappointed. But then again, the mom would have had to know something was going on with her son. You understand what I'm saying? So come on in. Let's talk about it. Because like I said, another video has popped up with him asking a young white girl, would she like to come to the after party? It looks like it was very innocent. It looks very innocent, but it's not going to work in his favor with the climate that's going on, because everyone is looking at him like he's a scumbag. That's how they're all looking at him, like he's dirt, like he's a gutter rat, you know? And like them New York City rats, the ones that will attack, they do fight back. Oh my God, they do fight back, right? But I'm not understanding where all these video clips is coming from. That's what's really surprising to me. I really don't know where these video clips are surfacing from. Did somebody have them in a vault somewhere waiting for this moment? It's like somebody was waiting for P. Diddy to go down to start saying, here, I have this, I have this, I have this, oh, and I have this. Because where's all this coming from? You understand? Where's all of this coming from? Somebody has a lot on P. Diddy. And that's, I always hear people say the white man this, the white man that, the industry this, the industry that. And listen, they probably have some insight to that, right? But this is my thing. The industry is over there and you're over here. The industry didn't call you to come to their house. So whatever they're dishing out at their house, you cannot be mad about it. So people who are in the industry, if they want you to do A, B, C, D, E, F, and G, and you are signing up for that, how is it now that when you're years in, when you're well cemented, that's when you want to turn on the very same industry that helped you out? How do you want to do that? Does that even make sense? A lot of people curse, the industry is bad. So if it's bad, why don't you get out of it? I feel like people are slow. A lot of people complain about the industry being bad and being this and being that and everything else. If it's so bad, why are you in there? Or why are so many people trying to get in the industry? Because the industry does not have a good name or a good reputation. So speaking of not having a good reputation, that's again where P. Diddy comes in. There's a video that I just uploaded. It's a shorts, and it's on my YouTube channel, Grace Reporting. So take a look at that video, and then you'll see exactly. It's a very short video. I think it's not even less than a minute. But it just goes to tell where his mindset was at. And sometimes in life, when you do something continuously, you start to think that you can get away with it continuously. It's like somebody who's a thief. You're stealing from your 15, now you're 60. You've been stealing for over a couple of decades. So now you think it's the norm. P. Diddy thought this was the norm. That's what I'm saying. This is deeper than the ocean sea at this point. This is deeper than crack. So, okay. So I'm not understanding why people don't understand this. A lot of people is coming down in the industry. Oh, the industry is crashing. Oh, the music business is crashing. Oh, this one is quitting. That one is quitting. I'm not understanding. You guys knew this before you signed that contract. You don't think they had some type of idea what was going on in the industry? When you go to a job and before you sign in the dotted line, you have a description of what you're going to do. Okay, I get it. They may not tell you everything in details, but as you go along with the job, you're there 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, 6 years, 8 years, 10 years. You can say, okay, this is what this job is. Do you want to stay at the job? It's the same thing with these celebrities. I don't think everyday people should be friends with celebrities. I do not think that. I seriously don't think that. I think if you want to be friends, find normal people, everyday people that you can relate to and be friends with them. Because people being friends with these celebrities, all they want around them is yes, man. Get that for me. Yes, man. Go find me a 12-year-old girl so I could sexually molest her. Yes, man. Go, R. Kelly, let's go to the elementary school and see if you can find your date. Yes, man. You understand what I'm saying? So there's nobody around them to balance them out. So when you don't have anybody around you to balance you out, you feel you can do whatever you want to do. And that's what P. Diddy was doing. So now that he's completely crashed out, I mean, the car is total. There's no coming back. The point of no return. Remember that movie? That was a good ass movie. That's an old classic. Point of no return. I don't even know what it's on, but it's a good movie. And sometimes that's where a lot of people are. They are at the point of no return. You keep doing something for so long, your body's used to it. It's like working out. It's like going to the gym. If you go to the gym 4 days a week, your body's going to start shaping and looking great. You understand? And let's say you stop for 4 months. Your body is going to start going back down to its regular size or start, declining or whatever. So it's the same thing with P. Diddy. Now, there's a video, a new surface video. I mean, every 4 hours, it's about to be a new video of P. Diddy in 4 hours. In 4 hours, it's going to be another P. Diddy video surfacing of him doing something to another child. And a white child at that. Child. You understand? He's out here. P. Diddy does not discriminate. He will molest white, black, gay, and straight. and in-betweens. What are they called? Fluids. They fluid here, they fluids there, fluid everywhere. He doesn't discriminate, and he doesn't discriminate in age as well. He will go with the 13, 14, 15, 16. He does not care. I think they even said he was with a 9-year-old. Oh my God. So where does it start? Where does it start for you to say where it stops at? That's the question. And it's very disgusting that this is what he has become. And you know, somebody said a few months back that all this started when P. Diddy went up against the liquor, the DeJaneiro, the Ciroc people, because I'm not about to bite my tongue and put it in a bow tie to say that name. Them Ciroc people. Remember when P. Diddy came out of I think like a year ago or two now, and he said that them people over there was treating him like a slave. I never knew slaves got paid. I never knew that. Ancestors was getting paid and complaining, and not just regular pay. He was making 60 million every year. Can you imagine? You go to your bank account right now and you see your balance that says $60 million. Would you faint or would you roll over? What would you do? You'd have a crazy reaction as an everyday person. If you see 1 million in your account, some of y'all, if y'all see $1,000, y'all made me super happy. So he had $60 million a year. That was the cut. And listen, you always have to think when you're in business, you can't make what the top dog make. And that's what P. Diddy was trying to do. He got into business with these people. He had the black people thinking that was his business. Come to find out, child, he was just a spokesperson. They was just using him for his likeness. Because everywhere you go, everything P. Diddy did. Oh, let me get some Ciroc. Oh, let me get some Ciroc. P. Diddy at church. I'm going to take the Ciroc instead of the Holy. Yeah, let me get the Ciroc. Everything was Ciroc. I'm Ciroc'd out. So, my point is, he got with them. They didn't come to P. Diddy. And even if they came to him with a contract knowing what he was going to do. So, P. Diddy, you cannot come out here and talk about slave this and slave that. Listen, it's very unfortunate, and I mean that deeply, what happened to our black people. And I think some white people was enslaved, and definitely the Indians. And I think they said the Chinese was enslaved at one point. But the person who felt it the most were the blacks. And I don't think the blacks are going to get what's truly due to them, which is rent-free and go into any car lot and be able to pick out any car you want. Honestly, that's how I feel. And I don't understand why P. Diddy did not see the game ahead. Oh! What? Diddy got the... Where you been? I'm not your friend. I'm not talking to you. Where were you yesterday? And a few days after that, Mr. Billy the Kid? Huh? Child, I don't know what's going on with these subscribers. They subscribe and then they like go and hiding like a goddamn crackhead. How are you, Billy the Kid? Diddy got the money and the power and abused it. But the real question is, who turned Diddy out? Clive Davis, baby. Clive Davis turned P. Diddy out. And how are you? Welcome to the live. I don't know where everybody is. Q done. Maybe you right, Billy. Maybe his ass is locked up. I don't know. I tried to get on 2 days in a row, but it was saying private. Why is it? Wait, do you think it's saying private now? What is it saying now? I'm good. Tell me what it's saying now, because it shouldn't be saying no damn private. Maybe that's what's going on. Oh my God. I have it on public. Listen, what is it saying now? Why is it saying private? Why would I have it private? I'm trying to build my platform. It let me onto it. But look, what is it saying? What is it saying? Does it say public or private? Let me know. Because I'm not understanding why is this. When I put it up, I don't even know what a private button is. I always put it on public. This is weird. Oh, Lord Jesus. I don't know. But I put it on public. It's always on public. When? Today it was saying private? Or yeah, 2 days ago. That is crazy. Oh my God. That is so annoying. I'm not sure why it's doing that, Billy. That's weird. How have you been? I'm not understanding. Anyway, child, let's see what happens. Maybe it's just gonna be us in here tonight talking. It's whatever. I have to have a lot of patience because trying to build a channel is very hard. It's something that I'm trying my best to do. But anyway, I'm good. I'm over here, child. At one point, I think I was talking to myself. I was talking and laughing with myself, and then you popped up. So it's all good though. It's whatever. I don't know where these damn subscribers are, child. Are they on the run? Are they at the P Diddy trial? I don't know. But did you see? Okay, did you see the last video that I just put up? It's a shorts. I just put it up not too long ago, maybe 15, 20 minutes ago now, about how P. Diddy was asking a 13-year-old little white girl if she's coming to the party tonight. So I'm not sure exactly what's going on with that, but P. Diddy is in more trouble. Oh, well, take a look at my video. I just posted. It's such a short clip, Billy. So you probably not. You gotta like have both eyes open, and if you have glasses, you may want to tighten them and put them on because you have to listen very closely. And he's saying that he's basically asking the young white girl. He's asking the young white girl, do she want to come to the party? This is a 13 or 12 or 13 years old. Yo, P. Diddy was really, and then he was laughing so like, he was laughing like, yeah, she gonna come through. She gonna bless the party. And, oh my God, listen, let me know when you see it because that's what I'm talking about. And like I said, all this started when P. Diddy was 19 years old when he got in the industry, right? So you like you asked the question earlier, who turned P. Diddy out? Because it's like, oh, excuse me. It's like somebody have to train you, right? And then you train them and them train you, and it goes on and on and on. So you trying to say who trained P. Diddy, right? You know who trained him? Clive Davis, child. Clive Davis, Billy the Kid. Clive Davis trained him. So now this is the result. This is the seed that he's grown, and this is the fruit that it has beared. It has produced. Okay, so P. Diddy, listen, I low-key was having a little bit of hope for him. I was thinking like, damn, you know what? Maybe he can, you know what I'm saying? Maybe he can get over this. Maybe this is something that he can overcome. Maybe he can learn a major lesson. But it looks like every 5 hours, every 3 hours, it's going down to every hour, a new clip is coming out about this man. How much more is there to come? Who is on some of these video clips with him? Because I also put up another video. Somebody had to give him the green light to do what he's doing. Yes, somebody did give him the green light. But listen, you know what I was saying earlier? You know when you go into a company, right? You go into any place to work or whatever. They tell you what the layout is. This is what your job description is, and this is what we expect of you. And you're like, okay, cool. But as you there years and years, you see, oh damn, every weekend that we go to the Hampton and it's a freak off. Now you have to make a decision. Do you want to stay with this company? And I feel like they allowed P. Diddy to hang himself. And when everything went wrong for P. Diddy is when he went against them Ciroc people. I'm telling you, because he did it. When did he do the settlement with, what's her name, with Cassie? He did the settlement with her, I think 2022, right? Or late 2023. The year before that, he was in court with the Ciroc people. talking about, oh, discrimination and black this and black that and all this other stuff. So they said, oh, you trying to take us down? What? Listen, listen, I'm not no racist or anything like that. I could care less about all that. I think the people who are racist, that's putting unnecessary energy into things. You call me black, a nigger child, I don't care. Send me $20. So I'm trying to get me a computer over here at Grace Reporting. I don't care about none of that. My thing is, right, with P. Diddy, you had to be a little bit more smarter than that. These people are not, no, these are big wigs we're talking about. These people have real money. Real money. That $30 million that Cassie got, that wasn't from P. Diddy's account. That was from the company. You see how fast they settled? And they settled so fast because they don't want their brand associated with P. Diddy at that point. Diddy had plenty of money, but those folks were billionaires long before he was. Yes, Billy. That's what I'm trying to say. P. Diddy was making $60 million a year just for them to use him. And when I say use him, I know that comes off like, damn, he's getting used. Because usually when somebody's getting used, it's not for their benefit. It's for the other person's benefit, right? But he was the face of Ciroc. And Ciroc, they targeted urban neighborhoods. Like, let's just keep it 100. Black people, child. Because you know black people love that liquor. You know they love that Hennessy, child. So they was targeting, and they was making buku money. Okay? They was making a lot, which means their reach is exact. Hello. We're here. Yes, Billy. That's what I'm trying to say. So when he's a little nut, messing with big kahunas, no Diddy. But he was little coming into the game. So when he's getting all this money, that's why I legit think that they allowed Diddy to hang himself. I think that. I stand on that. They knew they could have, listen, they could have pulled the plug a long time ago. Why you think they allowed this man to stay in business, to do the things he was doing? Because they know one day, the monkey is going to come home. No pun, no diss to black people, because I know a lot of people like to call black people monkey. But child, listen, if you want to take offense to a monkey, an ape, or goddamn giraffe at this stage of development, you don't have real bills. You understand? Don't nobody got time for all that sensitivity. Don't nobody got time for that. Okay, you think I'm a monkey? Okay, great. What sound monkey make? I don't even remember. But anyway, so they gave Diddy, you know how they say they're going to give you take an inch, you take a yard, you take a mile, Diddy just did too much. And that, let me tell you, that's why they say your name precedes you, right? His name is Diddy. P. Diddy. Perverted. What's the P stand for? I was going to say something, but I'll close my mouth. P. Diddy. I'm going to say a pervert Diddy. So I cannot blame society for turning their backs on him at this point. I cannot. I can't blame society for turning their backs on him, because you know what it is? I'm going to be honest with you. A lot of problems that's in America can be solved just like that. Homeless, just like that. Shortage of food, just like that. Schools being built and proper teachers being in there to teach these kids, just like that. But no, because then it's going to differentiate who's rich, who's poor, and who's low class. So they don't want, the rich is never going to want to help the middle class. The middle class is never going to want to help the poor. And the poor is always trying to be where the rich is. Oh my God. You understand? So that was P. Diddy's problem. Now he is in hot water again. He's in hot water again. And this time it's with a little white girl. Now, let's be very clear. Let's be very clear over here at Grace Reporting. Please be sure to subscribe to the channel. Hey, Larry. I remember you. Hi, Larry. How are you? Oh, how you doing? Where you guys been at? Billy, I'm mad at Billy and I'm mad at you. It's all good. It's all good. I would like your input on the topic P. Diddy strikes again. It's good to hear that, Mr. Larry Duncan. Mr. Duncan. So yeah, guys, he didn't learn nothing from O.J. Simpson. Yo, that's crazy that OJ, how you do? I'm doing wonderful. Thank you, Larry. It's crazy that OJ is dead. He dead, right? Or is he not dead? I forgot. I think they say he dead. I don't remember. OJ is another one. I just feel like you have all this money. You promise? Okay, be a good boy or else you're going to be in the corner watching the paint dry. Okay. All right, Billy, I will forgive you this one time. I will forgive you. But I'm not understanding what you said. I'm going to have to look into that situation because you said that the thing come to private. I'm not understanding why it come to private. I don't like that. But anyway, guys, so like I was saying, P. Diddy strikes again, child. Did you, Duncan, were you able to look at the shorts in my last video? If you can do that so you could be caught up to what I'm talking about, that would be great. Whew, child. That is the fool. Well, yeah, man, listen. I don't feel bad for none of these celebrities that's going to get dragged for filth. I need to see who else is going to be dragged for filth. Because it's so much undercover dirt that's about to come out. Yo, I think 2025 is going to be a year of damn, you too. I honestly feel that. Because P. Diddy started in March. Was it March? I think he started in March, right? You're welcome, Billy. I think, did you see the video that I'm talking about? The video that I just put up of P. Diddy seducing that white tenderoni? Did you see that? Ciao. I think Diddy, all this started at the top of the year. And since this started with P. Diddy, it has not stopped. That's crazy. I don't even think 9/11 got that much coverage. So, oh my God. Dale is back again. Dale is asking me, what shoe am I wearing? I am wearing Skechers. Can you be my mom? Oh, God. It's the weirdos that come over here. Can I be your mom? That's going to, are you eligible to do a tax return? I never feel bad or sorry for me. You always say that, Billy. You always say that. You really, that's definitely your motto in life. Listen, Billy said, what? Consumes a lot of beetle crap. What does that mean? Billy, okay. Can you explain that? I mean, I get what you're saying. Don't get me wrong. But I feel like some people do fall on hard times, whether it's a man or woman. I'm not going to look at it after you log off today. Okay. Maybe you say you're gonna look at it after I log off. Is that what you're trying to say, Billy? Because it say no. I'm going to look at it. Okay, got you. Okay, yeah. Makes sense. Yeah. So in the video, like I said, it's a short clip. And he's basically asking the young white girl, I think they said she was 12 or 13. And in her face, you could see that she was a young girl. That I don't know how she got. Why are you asking what size I'm wearing? What is wrong with Dale? Dale Daniels, like, are you crazy? Why are you on about what size shoes I'm wearing and my toes? The topic is Diddy strikes again. Can you please engage? Did you pay attention when you was in school? Were you delayed? Are you slow? Ooh. I'm just asking for the public. Yo. He keep asking me. I'll help you a channel if you show your feet. Oh, you see? Billy, you see how he's trying to Diddy me? That's how they get you. You have to give up something to get something. Nobody's doing anything just off of principle anymore or off of respect. Oh, you want me to do something for you? Oh, bend your ass over and take this peg. You understand? So, Dale, thanks, but no thanks. This channel is gonna build organically, and it may be slow, but slow and steady wins the race. Always remember that, guys. All right. So, Mr. Or I can tickle your feet and toes. Okay. Like I was saying, oh my God. Like I was saying, child, be careful of Dale because he has a serious feet, foot, toes fetish going on here. Serious one. He was on here yesterday when I was here. He was on here. Anyway, guys, listen. Be careful of people in the industry. They are tied up. Which one tickles your feet and toes or show your feet? What? I'm not showing you my feet. It is damn near 50 degrees outside. And why am I entertaining this talk? Oh my gosh. Okay, listen. Please stop asking me about my feet. Please. Men have every opportunity in the world to amount to something. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna have to agree with you, Mr. Billy. I'm gonna have to agree with you. That's why I don't feel sorry for men. Mom, go in the house. Oh my God. It's literally like, and you like doing the most over here for absolutely no reason. All right, Danielle, child, Dale. Billy, like you said, men have all the opportunities to be successful. I get that to some extent, and I do feel like with some men, they should want to do good for themselves at least, you know. So what do you call those men? That is not how you spell. Yo, I saw the spelling, but I low key thought he was trying to call me that word. That's why I looked at him like, what? But yeah, that's not how you spell witch. I know it's child, he's making my throat thirsty. My throat is dry, talking to Dale. Child, do not let me set Billy on you because he will get you together real quick. Real quick. Oh my God. So yes, child, like I was saying, when you get into the industry, you can't go in there and then try to turn your back on them. Because basically, that's what P. Diddy was trying to do. And that shit backfired. P. Diddy thought he was bigger than the industry. Women have to work way harder and smarter to amount to something. Yes, we do. We do. We definitely do. And women are doing it. You know, I see a lot of successful women. And women are definitely doing their thing. That's for damn sure. Oh, that's for damn sure. So shout out to all the women out there who's making do, who's paying their rent, paying their car note, taking care of their kids, and just trying to survive. I respect you for that, you know. Just don't go to no P. Diddy's party because you may get drugged. So yes, that's what I wanted to say out there. And guys, listen, work hard. Work smart, but work hard at the same time, you know. And I feel like once you do that, the universe kind of have no choice but to be on your side. You know, I feel like a lot of these people, a lot of these celebrities, they want that quick money. Even people who's on the come up, they want that quick money. They don't want to put in the work. And P. Diddy put in the work, but he got so cocky. He got bigger than his bridges, and they had to let them Billy, I'm gonna call them Billy, the Billies. The Billies had to let him know, like, listen, we brought you into our circle, and we could take you out. And not only are we gonna take you out, we're gonna make sure when you leave with nothing. because you definitely tried it. And that's what's happening right now with P. Diddy. He went into these white people circle that have all this billions and billions. I think they said this guy is in 21 countries or so. Can you imagine? Every day somebody is buying your product and you're getting a nice percentage of that money. So let's say they buying 5 bottles here, 3 bottles there. Do you know how much money you're making just in one day? Every day they probably make over $400-$700 million. I remember a time when women could only get ahead of, they did it on their backs. Now they're in control. Good. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh, I don't know about that. But shout out to the women who's not on their backs no more. Let's stand 10 toes down at this point. You understand? So yeah, shout out to us who's getting the job done. Shout out to us. It's not easy, and it's a lot going on, but shout out to us for real. But anyway, like I was saying, guys, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so P. Diddy got brought into the company, into the Ciroc situation, and then he was trying to build his own brand off of their brand. P. Diddy, somebody brought you into their house, showed you the blueprint. Now you want to steal the blueprint to go build your own house? No, it doesn't work like that. And that's basically what happened. P. Diddy came into their house, tried to steal their blueprint, and they said, no, you got to go. Because remember, P. Diddy was in court with these people. He was trying to sue these people. They had to settle out of court with him on the hush-hush. Like, all right, P. Diddy here, we're going to write you this check. Yo, go away. We don't want to have nothing to do with you. We're done with you. Because they don't want their name tarnished in the streets and be associated with P. Diddy at this point. You know, before everything hit the fan, Cassie went to P. Diddy and said, listen, I'm about to write a book on you. But if you want this to be a hush-hush, pay me $30 million. P. Diddy said, I ain't paying you jack-ish. And she said, okay, say less. And that's when his life went down. Okay? That's when his life went down the tubes. And I feel like P. Diddy is he's very extra. He's the type of dude that likes to be all up in the video, all up in your face, all, you know what I'm saying? Just doing too much. He's that type of dude. So I'm not surprised that when she came to him with that deal, no, I know that he frowned it on her. No, he does not own Ciroc. He was being used, but he was getting paid $60 million a year. Please do the math. Let's do the math. $60 million a year. Remember, Bad Boy Records is basically a thing of the past. He don't have no artists on his records anymore. Mary is gone. Kim is now Spanish. You know what I'm saying? She's getting ready to do the Latina movement. So she's out of there. Jadakiss and them, they're gone. You know, and everybody else is probably dead or something like that. Or they're on drugs. So P. Diddy did not have no roster of stars coming out of his record, from his record company. So when he was with Ciroc and they're paying him $60 million a year, that's a lot of money. And I know he probably thought to himself, because that's what the lawsuit was about. He was basically saying he should be getting more because they're treating him like a slave. That's what he was saying in the lawsuit. You understand what I'm saying? That's basically what he was saying in the lawsuit, that he's being treated like a slave. But one thing I know, and these are facts, I never knew that slaves made so much money. I never knew that. I never knew that. So for P. Diddy to come out here and said he was being treated like a slave, no. He wanted to start his own company, but he wanted to start his own company off their backs. And they probably was like, wait, nah, that ain't gonna work over here, because I already got a company and my company is thriving and we're flourishing. So why would I now want to start you know what I'm saying? They was already paying him a lot of money just to be the face of Ciroc. And that wasn't enough for him. And that's where the greed comes in. And that's why the Bible tells you, because of the greed of money, a lot of people going to perish. And that's the truth. God ain't never lied. We know that. They didn't 400 years ago. What? They didn't what 400 years ago? What they didn't do 400 years ago? For the slaves? Yeah. The slaves wasn't getting paid. You know how many slaves is in their grave right now that should be billionaires, trillionaires at this point? And their kids don't have a dime to show for nothing. So that's what I'm saying with P. Diddy. He could have done momentum things. He could have done things that would have set him on a different stratosphere. He could have done things that would have made him like, wow, this guy is really, really amazing. He chose to be a freak or a freak monster. How can you feel, and you're right, Billy, how can I feel sorry for somebody like that? He had the ball in his hand, no Diddy. Oh my God. And he literally fumbled it big time. He thought he was untouchable. He thought he couldn't get touched. That. Now I don't even think P. Diddy have $2,000 in the bank at this point. I don't know. They didn't, yeah. He started to believe he was top of the world. Yes. He did start thinking like that. And that's why I say he got too big for his bridges. You can't be bigger than the bridge because you got to go across that damn thing. So you can't be too big for it where you can't go across it. You got to humble yourself. My grandmother used to always tell me, the humblest calf suck the most milk. No Diddy. You just basically, she's saying, listen, you humble yourself, you stay in your lane, you stay in your position, everything will work out in your benefit. Just chill out. Today at work, speaking of, I'm going to give you an example. Today at work, I have a manager, and he's a white guy. You understand? But he's just like, he just does a lot. And I'm just like, oh, my God. And I could have really, like, went off on him. I was in the position, and I was in my right place to be like, listen, X, Y, and Z. And I sat down, ate my lunch, and I said, you know what? I'm not even going to give this dude no energy. Because when I don't talk to him, it's like he can't function. You know? So I just was like, you know what? Let me not even give this dude no attention. Because sometimes I feel like people, when they get a position, it literally goes to their head. It literally goes to their head. So now, because they're in this position, they start acting like they're better than you. And now they want to treat you and talk to you a certain way. But let me tell you, karma is a mother. And when she gets ready to come back for you, she never, ever, ever, ever forgets an address. And that's what's going on with P. Diddy right now. He has done so many people wrong. I read where he paid his house off on Star Island. So therefore now, going forward with anyone who sues him can't get the house. It's worth at, okay. Can you imagine Star Island? You got a house that's worth 50 billion. Lord, what am I doing wrong? Lord, what am oh my God. I'm like, oh, just give me 5 million. I'm going to just be humble with that. $50 billion? Really? I didn't know that. Thanks for that inside information, Billy. I didn't know that. That's a lot of $50 billion, and he couldn't pay his former clients their money, his former artists their money. He owed them like, I think, a couple of $1 million each. Even if he took $5 million, he could have been able to pay off all of them. So that's what I'm talking about with P. Diddy. All he thought about was himself. That's all he thought about. I was going to say thought. That's all he thought about was him. That's crazy. That's a lot of money, man. Jesus. I don't even know how $50 million look in real life. Like, to see it, like, oh my God, I'm a Billy, you know? Like, damn, I'm a Millie, I should say. I would like to see how that looks on paper. To see $50 million. Like, you know how, like, you go to your bank and you see balance, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, and then you see your balance today is $50 million. I'll be like, withdraw. You understand what I'm saying? But he had all this money and he did not know how to behave. That's what it was. He wasn't brought up properly. He had a sister, but it's like he was an only child because I never knew he had a sibling. Even up to this day, I don't even think him and his sister have no kind of relations. I don't think so. Because I never really hear them together. I've never ever seen them together. From my understanding, she said she did not want the spotlight and she did not want, I guess people don't know that she's related to him. It's not really his fault that the artist didn't learn the business side of the industry. No, Billy, I might have to blame Big Diddy to some extent. Absolutely. I'm going to have to give him that work right now. I get it that they didn't know the industry to some extent. I get that part. But Diddy knew the business to all the extent. Because before those other artists came in, he was already doing shaky deals with other artists prior to them. So because he felt like he could get away with it with the other artists, he said, okay, shoot, I got away with it. That one, this one, let me... And he was making buku money off of these other artists. What happened to Danny Kane, Craig Mack? Whoa, what's that guy name? Big Rob. What happened to these people? They're saying that he had something to do with all of them passing. May they rest in eternal peace. So I just feel like his name is very, man, stay away from Diddy at this point. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. He is coming up every day. As a mom, as a daughter, how would you feel about a dad like that? I'm hungry. I had some soul food yesterday. Oh my gosh. When I tell you that food was hitting like a boxing glove. Ooh, almost knocked me out. But it's not cheap. 2 plates cost me $50. He did not know the business. The artist should have learned. No, in the beginning he didn't know the business, but after a while he knew what was going on. Remember when Jada Kiss came on the radio? It was Angie Martinez. He came on the radio and it was like a big deal. Puffy had to call the radio station. That's why I can't wait to get my computer, so when I'm telling you certain things I could just okay. But yeah, there was a big interview, Hot 97, when Angie Martinez was there. I don't know if she's still there. I don't know where she's at. And Jada Kiss was just like, yo, you owe us this, you owe us that. The thing is, P. Diddy would have them sign these bogus contracts where they have to produce 15 to 30 albums. So that's those kind of contracts you cannot come out of. You remember Mace? Anything a person chooses to do for a living, they should learn it. Yes, I'm not gonna dispute that point. I'm not. You're absolutely right. That before you sign on the dotted line, you need to know what you're getting yourself into. I totally agree with you with that. I won't even come back with that. You're right. You're right. I can't even say, well, that. You're right. Before y'all go into business, make sure you get the blueprint of what the business is about. Okay? Especially when it comes to money and stuff like that, you need to know what you're dealing with, what you're going for, and what you're signing your name to. And that's what happened with these artists. They basically signed their life away with Diddy. Remember Freddie P? He came on and he was like, P. Diddy owe him, I think he said $1 million, something. That's a lot of money to me, to you, to the next regular everyday person. But to P. Diddy, that's like a penny in the savings pan. That's nothing to him. You understand? So I'm not understanding why these people did not get paid. And even if they did not know the business, P. Diddy took complete advantage of them. Master P invested in himself. He turned down the $1 million that was offered to him. Oh, okay. I don't know who offered him that $1 million. And nowadays, $1 million sound like a lot of money, but the way things are, child, you buy 3 cheeseburger, a house, and a car, that money's done. And you still got to pay a car note. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's a lot of money. I don't know if that's a lot of money. Bad habit. I don't know if that's a lot of money. Oh, wow. That's good for Master P. Master P did really well for himself. I have to give that to him. He did really, really well for himself. Shout out to Master P. He didn't fall for the Kool-Aid. Shout out to him, child. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to P. Diddy. Shout out to Master P. He didn't fall for the Kool-Aid. He went and made his own Kool-Aid. You feel me? Absolutely. So, listen, guys. I'm not going to... It's about to be 15 minutes in. I'm not about to drag P. Diddy out because he's already getting dragged, y'all. So, let the world drag him. I put up things about him because I'm going to be honest with you. This is low-key fascinating. I'm very fascinated by what's happening with him. And I feel like it's not just him. I feel like you have other genres of people who's in this music who needs to be exposed on that level, just like he's being exposed. But I feel like he's a fall guy for a lot of things going on right now. When he was starting out, he was offered $1 million. He turned it down and used his own 10,000 and blew up. Well, hot damn, P. What's his name? P. What's his name? P. Master P. All these P. I'm P'd out. Master P. Shout out to you with that 10,000 wow, and you made into a Billy. He should be but wasn't he coming on the radio trying to sell a hot sauce? Did the money run out? Because I think he was trying to sell cereal or hot sauce or something to that extent. I don't know. Yes, Master P. I was like, what's his name? Yo, between P. Diddy and Master P, all the P's had me twisted for a second. The P had me twisted for a second. Well, listen. We shall see how this ends for P. Diddy. That's all we can see at this moment. There's nothing else we can do. It's very sad on a serious note. It's very sad. It's very discouraging. You had a lot of young people that was looking up to him. I even bought something to support the movement. I bought a Sean Combs jacket, a very nice jacket. And I just feel like it's sad to see him go out like this. He went out sad. He went out sad. You understand what I'm saying to you? So, I don't know what else to say. The power is always the behind the scene people. Yes. So what people need to understand and know about the behind the scene, they're the one who has all the power in their hands. So when you come on board, act accordingly and stay in your lane. Don't ever get too big for your bridges because they have the fluid lighter and the match to make that mother effer go up. Don't play yourself. Anyway, I'm about to get out of here. It's 7:30. I'm about to get my little man. I look like they're about to be finished with basketball practice. Billy, thank you so much. I'm going to check out this chat and make sure because I'm not understanding what's going on. But thank you for coming through because I was like, where is Billy? I don't care if it's just, listen, it don't even matter to me. I'm not even on it like that. But thank you so much for coming through, child. And I appreciate you. And let me close by saying, the grass is greener where your ass water it. Okay? So make sure, whatever situation you're in, and you want it to grow, make sure you water it with love, loyalty, and respect. Don't be sneaky. Don't be P. Diddy. Because when it's time for that karma to do a whirlwind turn, you are not going to see it coming. Okay? So be good to yourself. And be good to each other. Thank you so much. Good seeing you too. And here when you're here. Yes, be safe. And be safe too, Billy. And thank you. And I'm still mad at you. No, I'm just playing. I'll talk to you later, Billy. Bye.